Recording. Nelson, go ahead and tell us two values you picked.
3 pi over 4 and pi, 2 pi over 3.
Let's see if those work. You can make them common denominators of 12. So I would multiply by 3. So that would be 9 pi over 12. And multiply by 4 over 4, so you would get 8 pi over 12. Nelson, do you add or subtract those numbers to get 7 pi over 12?
Mistake.
Do you want to change it?
Yes.
Nelson, what do you want to change them to? How about this might help? I like adding. So blank pi over 12 plus blank pi over 12 equals 7 pi over 12.
3 pi over 12 plus 4 pi over 12.
And if you reduce that, what do you get?
You get pi over 6 plus
3 divided by 12 reduces to
3 divided by 12. And then pi over 4.
pi over 4 is correct. And over here?
Pi over 3.
Pi over 3. Class, are there other ones we can use? Yeah, but we'll just use these. What's great about these two from Nelson is that they are in quadrant 1. Laisha, go ahead and tell me the formula we're going to use. She wasn't here. Can she read it off of your paper? Or you guys had an opportunity to collaborate?
Plus 10b over 1 minus 10a.
Correct. Melissa, go ahead and do a substitution.
Equals 10 pi over 4 plus 9 pi over 3 all over 1 minus 10 pi over 4 minus 10 pi over 3.
Thank you. Daphne, tangent at pi over 4. Kate, tangent at pi over 4. Correct. Natalie, tangent at pi over 3. Natalie here? No, is that here? Samantha, you here? Not here. Royce?
Can I ask what the conjugate one in the tangent?
Class tangent is written in two ways. How? Sine over cosine and y over x. So if you look at your unit circle at pi over 4, or tangent of 45 degrees, you would do radical 2 over radical 2, or sine over cosine. Radical 3 is correct. So now we have 1 plus radical 3 over 1 times radical 3 is just radical 3, so you have 1 minus radical 3. Frida, what should we do next? Nice today. Yanni, what should we do next? Yanni, where are you sitting? Not here? What AP test is today? Leslie?
The conjugate.
What is the conjugate?
1 plus radical 3.
Yeah, remember it's always the denominator when you're simplifying. Like this wouldn't be our final answer. So 1 plus radical 3. 1 plus radical 3. Rovan, did you multiply those already?
Not yet.
Let's do it together. So these. I'm going to multiply these two. Rovan, 1 plus radical 3, 1 plus radical 3. Go ahead and multiply.
1 radical 3 radical 3 3
Go ahead and combine like terms. In here.
1 plus radical 9.
Remember, you're adding. Pretend it's like an x.
Oh, radical 6.
So if you did like, if I said x plus x, what would you say?
Square.
That'd be 2x. So radical 3 plus radical 3 would be what? 2 radical 3. And then Robin, 1 plus 3 is?
Say again?
1 plus 3 is?
4.
4. Go ahead and multiply the denominator. Help us multiply, Ducky.
1 negative radical 3, 1 positive radical 3, and then so it would be negative radical 9 that makes into negative 3.
Go ahead and combine like terms.
So we cancel out the radical 3 with negative radical 3, so that gives us only 1 minus 3, which is negative 2.
Correct. You can do a couple of things here to simplify. I see this negative 2 in the denominator, so I like to factor that out. So if I factor out a negative 2 from the numerator, negative 2 times this equals positive 4. What will that be? Negative 2 times this will equal positive 2 radical 3. Negative. And then our answer is going to be negative 2 minus radical 3. In this problem, we had to find the exact value of tangent of 7 pi over 12. Notice that this is not our unit circle. We can use the sum identity of tangent. Tan plus tan over 1 minus tan tan, ob ob. Put your substitutions. You're using your unit circle to evaluate those exact values. Here we had to use the conjugate to rationalize the denominator. And I factor out a negative 2, and we got this answer.